Hi everyone, Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all had a great Christmas and I hope you all have a wonderful year ahead. Now, during Christmas, I've got these, this is how our Christmas paper comes rolled in. This is the tube that goes in, like inside the Christmas paper. Sometimes you do get tubes, other times you just get this. So I'm going to make something out of these and try and use this up. It's really thick paper. It's not quite cardstock, but yeah. So let's try and do something with this, shall we? So I'm just going to get rid of that one and I'll try and open this up and rip. So let me just line this up with my cutting mat. And I might actually, I'm going to make some tags or, I don't know, we'll just play it by ear and see. So I'm just going to rip it into strips for now. They probably all won't be the same size, but that's okay. So yeah, we had a quiet Christmas. We didn't do much at all this Christmas. We did, me and the kids, we did head out and did some sightseeing, and like we went to some lookouts. I think we went to Mount Tamborine and we had a look around and took some photos, and yeah, it was just a nice day, just driving. We had planned to go to the beach, but we decided not to, and I'm glad we did, because apparently there was a 2-hour traffic hold up because everyone wanted to visit the beach for Christmas Day. So I'm glad we changed our mind and ended up just going for a scenic drive around Mount Tamborine. So that was good. Yeah. And I'll just cut this one in half. So what I might do, because this is such curly paper, I'm going to try and stick them together and pop them under my mat. And we'll see how it goes. Alright, so now I'm just going to glue them together. Let me find a glue stick. There's one. Yeah, a bruise on my arm. I was feeding the chickens, and it's kept in a massive big, like a big toolbox that, you know, tradies and stuff put on the back of their utes. And the lid fell down straight on my arm. Boy, it hurt. It hurt a lot. What am I doing? Gluing. Right. Let me just grab a glue page. Okay, let's do this. Right. Okay, so we're back. These are now dry and they're straight. So turning them one way and then the other, see how they're different colours? So that's good. Just adds a little bit of variety to our cards. So what I'm going to do now is I might put a little bit of gesso on them, or white paint. Let's just use white paint, shall we? Let me grab a drop sheet. I'll just use this one. And I'll grab my cards. You hear noises in the background, it's just my son. Say Happy New Year, son.
What?
Say Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year. Even though it's
I know it's the 3rd, but it's still New Year. I'll just put these aside to dry and we'll come back to those. These ones here, I'm just going to add some black marks on them. I don't know whether to add paint or maybe some stamping. Let's do both. These ones here, I'm going to decoupage a napkin onto. So I thought we'd do that. I've picked a couple of napkins here that I would like to try. Okay, so I'm just using this matte deco glue. I just got it from a $2 shop. I've got ink on my fingers. I decided to get all girly and paint my nails, and I've ruined them already. See that? This is why I cannot have nice things. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is pick some napkins. And I'm going to make this fast because I've had to turn the fan off. And it's very hot. So I might try and use up that little bit there, I reckon. I might actually just cut that in half. Maybe. I don't know. Put this one. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, there's another layer. Is it going to be easy to get off? Probably not. So let me just grab some sticky tape. And we'll separate that. There we go. All right. Let's see what's going to look nice on one of these. I think I might use just, which is the wider one? Are they all the same size? That one's not. So it'd have to be one of these. All right. Yeah, I might use this. Oh. Where's my water brush? Here. There we go. That's what we'll do right there. So that's one taken care of. Now for these, I'm definitely going to have to put some kookaburras on here because, you know, I just love my kookaburras. I'm going to cry when this napkin packet is all used up. I did like them that much when I first purchased them. I might use this one actually. Get rid of this side. Because I bought like 3 packets. Because I just love it that much. So I do have 2 packets left. But yeah, the day they go will be the day I'll be sad. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. That's so pretty. All right, so what I'm going to do is put them up here on my keyboard to dry. And let's start on these other ones. Now, I'm determined this year to use things that I don't normally use. A couple of years ago, I won a voucher for Amazon, and what I did was I purchased some Tim Holtz dolls because, you know, I'm a recycler and I use recycled items, like, you know, pictures of magazines and stuff. So with the Amazon voucher, I thought I'd buy something that I wouldn't normally buy myself. So I bought a huge packet of Tim Holtz dolls. So I'm determined to use these this year because they're just, I've got a lot of them. I mean, a lot of them. So I've grabbed a handful of these dolls and I thought I would use them on these and do some, I don't know, collaging with some fabric and paper, you know, things like that. So let's give it a whirl, shall we? So first things first, I need fabric, don't I? Now I have a little pile of bits and pieces here that I should have used up way before now, but we're going to do it this year, aren't we? Yes, we are. So let's just have a play and an experiment and see what we can come up with. Taking too long. I'll tip that upside down and bring out the big one. So what I use is just Boyle's Craft Glue. I get this from our local hardware shop or store called Bunnings Warehouse. It's acetone based. It's very stinky, but it works well. It's similar to Fabri-Tac. so cool. I like that. And I'm going to put maybe a couple of buttons on it. Don't know. Let's see. We can always add. Actually, let me see what's in here. Little things that I was cleaning off my desk. Okay, let's go on here. These are just some stamped images that I've done. I'm just you know, the strips of your book pages when you trim your books. That's what these are from. I think I need a green one maybe. Blue. Don't know. Let's just see. So they're just the book pages. Alright. Either that one or this one. I actually like that one. Alright. Let me give it an ink. Okay, so there we have one done. There we go. Plus we have these. Oh, actually stuck together. They're still drying. Around the corners on these ones as well. Okay. Let me go and Okay. Now, for this one, I've got some negative strips here that I purchased from Bonnie and Clive's Etsy shop, and they came with these photos in here. So I'm going to use some of these negative strips on here, and I'm going to, I don't know, let's just play it by ear and see. Is that upside down? That's upside down. I might put it on this one, and what I'm going to do is just staple it on there. You could sew it, I guess, but I'm just going to staple. And turn it into a pocket, just like that. So what I'm going to do is find something to put up here. I don't think one of these will work. I could do, I suppose. But what I might do is have a look through my little pictures here and see what I've got to put on the front of that. That's quite pretty, a little landscape. What else have we got here? Yeah, I think these are just a grumpy old man. Oh, I could put a grumpy old man there, as Kirsten from Penny Rose Journals calls them. Keep them out, they've got to go somewhere else. So I could put one of them there. That actually does look quite nice, actually. See, I don't normally use these kinds of things. They're just out of encyclopedia pages. Yeah, I like that dude there. I think he's quite, oh, I don't know. It's a toss-up between those two. It's a toss-up between those two. Oh, he can go back in. They can go back in. And that can go back in. All right. And this one here is full as well. I need to organise these a little bit better, I think. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, these are a bit big. What's that doing there? And that? I have no idea. Alright. We could put that. See, now I'm overthinking it. This is actually me when I was probably 5 or 6 years old. And I've just, yeah, turned it into that. So that's actually me. It's a bit big. It's a bit big. Oh, that's pretty fancy. Could do that too. Okay. I think that might do, otherwise I'm just going to be here forever. Alright. So we have that option. With maybe a little bit of... What can I put behind her? Maybe just that. I think just that looks nice, actually. Just that. Yes. For sure. Maybe a little bit of lace. Yeah. Okay, we've got this. We've got this. I do like that. I do like that. I'm even going to let that hang down over that. I'll trim these corners first, though, before I get too carried away. Ooh, did I mess up here? I think I messed up here. That's all right. We don't have to round those corners. There we go. Just the top ones. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I still want to see some of that stamping behind. So while I was outside rescuing my little dog, she's 15, so she's pretty old and she's gone blind. I had to play ball with Miss Ella because she needed attention as well. Maybe I can stick this on a bit of a card. I do have a bit of shopping bag here that has been stuck together, so I'm just going to stick that on there and cut around it just to make it that little bit more, you know, stiffer. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. And then we've got a little pocket that we can put some like tags in, something. What else have we got over here? I can't remember where these came from. I think, oh, I can't remember. I think it was an Etsy shop. It was a free gift with something that I purchased. I honestly can't remember. Sorry, guys. I have a lot going on in my life lately. I just can't keep up. Gosh. And I'll do the backs as well while I'm here. Just grunge it up a little bit, make it look not so pristine and pure. And I'm going to do that one too. And I don't know where I got this one from either. I end up with all sorts of weird things. Alright, so there's that. And a bit of lace. I've got to put this lace on. See, I don't normally use lace, so this is the year of using things outside of my comfort zone. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's more interesting the wrong way round, like inside out. Alright, so there we go. There's another one done. So I won't bore you guys. I'll go ahead and make some more. You get the idea of what I'm doing. And what I will do when I've done is I'll grab I might use ground espresso actually, and give the outsides of these a go over as well. But before I disappear, I will have a look at these napkins and see how they've turned out and trim the corners on them. And like I said, you just get the idea of what I'm doing. So I'll go ahead and finish off some other ones. And then we'll come back and have a look at the results. Now, if this bothers you on the back, if you make these at all and you've got the staples, if that bothers you, just put a bit of washi tape, or maybe, oh, I don't know, you can make another pocket on the back if you wanted it to be just a floating tag or something. You could put, yeah, I don't know, just cover it with something if it really bothers you. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at these. Yeah, they've dried nicely. So I'll probably put those underneath my mat for a while to flatten out. And I'll do the same with them. I'll just cut the corners, or round the corners I should say, and then ink. You could sew around the outside of them if you wanted to be fancy. I probably won't do that. It depends on what I'll use them for. If I find at the time when I do use them that I need to sew around them, I will. But other than that, they can just stay as they are. Okay, so there we have it. Aren't they cute? They'd make a nice little postcard or something, I reckon. Put a little stamp on it. Wonder if they'd send that in the post. Put it in an envelope. Anyway, I'll stick them underneath my mat and we will come back to them shortly. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these. I've got 3 more to do. So once I've done that, I'll be back with all the finished pieces. Okay, we are back with the finished products. So let's have a walk through them. So this is out of one roll of Christmas paper roll. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Now, this is napkin, so that's a flower one, obviously. And you can add more to that at a later date, put a focal point on it or something, and just use that as a background. Here is this little guy. So we got that. We got this one. And we got this one. This one I've actually turned into a pocket. So I've just glued around that. So we've got a pocket there. And we've got a pocket here where these go. So there's that one. There's this one here. That's actually me in my formal dress for year 12. And that's my great grandma in the background there in the photo. But yeah, so there's that one. And then we got this one here. That little pocket. Then we got that one. This one. And this one here. This guy here, I've just made the side pocket, so I've popped in a ticket here. And this came from Penny Rose Journals. I bought a journal from her last year, and she sent a few goodies with it, and a place to put all the tiny scraps from your desk. It's so cute. So I'm just going to put that in there. So there's that. Just pop that in there. And these ones are napkins. So we've got our kookaburras, a little wren, our kangaroo and koala, kookaburras, another wren, oh, and that one again. Same one, I think, yep. So they're our napkins, and they're our Tim Holtz dolls. So I'm glad that I managed to use up a couple of these dolls. So like I said, this year, my goal is to use things that I wouldn't normally use. So that is the goal for this year. Let's see if I can get them all in the camera. Probably won't. So there we have it. A nice little haul. I love them. I love them. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for listening to me ramble and, you know, and stuff. And I hope everybody has a very safe year this year. Take care of yourselves, and please give your loved ones a hug. They're precious. And until the next video, guys, I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.